As you can see here, we have a CSS file and we have imported it here. We only have one CSS file and also only one SASS file. And we have to write all of our codes in the SASS file, and then it will be compiled into a CSS file similar to this one. However, we can divide this into different sections. That is, we can write in several SASS files. If we want to write it in one file, then we will have to style the different sections in this way and put them here. That is home, about, and let's put the styles under each other. And the code becomes too long, so when we want to debug and change something, it takes a very long time to find the part we want to change because our code will be very long. Now, it doesn't seem very long, but it's because we haven't written anything yet. However, when we write the entire website's code, it will become very long, so it's better that we divide it into several sections. What I mean is the about itself should be a SASS file and the home another SASS file, and the other pages too. Then we import them into this main.scss file here. Now, how should we do this? I delete this completely. As you can see, it has been deleted here, and our main.css is now also empty. Now let's create a new file for home section and name it home.scss, and inside it write that the background of home is black. If we take a look at the result here, we will see that nothing has happened. The background is not black. But if home, this SASS file for home is imported here, see, import. Here in the same folder we are, there is a file named home.scss here, exactly here. We have a file named home.scss. This means that in the same folder, the file for home.scss, we import this file. I go here and see that the background is now black. If I take an inspect, see black background in there, the black background that we gave to home. So this has been imported into our main.scss file, and it has created our CSS file. We can do this for all of our sections, but there is one problem. It has created for home.scss a home.css file too, which we don't need at all, this home.css. What could we do so that this file is not created and only have one main.css file? We should change its name and start it with an underscore. We put an underscore at the beginning of the file that we have. The part that is going to be imported into the core main.scss. We just put an underscore before its name and import it. Now, if we want to import it here, we just need to type home, and you see that it is imported. If I change the background to red and go back, you will see that the background is red. If I change it again to another color, see, it will change again. So we imported home here, and a file for home will not be created any longer. So if I change it again, the file for main changes, but there won't be another file for home. So if you want the file for your part, this section that we have here, not be created, just put an underscore before its name and import it into your main file. The main file must not have an underscore so that it is compiled and the file is created. Now we do the same for our other sections too. That is, we create several files for the other sections like this, as you can see. Now, all these files that we created, that is testimonial, home, work, resume, about, we import all of them here one by one. After we type them like this, we import all of our sections. Now, let's test it. For our contact session, as you can see, let's say change its background to, for example, black. If we take a look at the result, as you can see, the background for contact is black. Now let's change the background for work. Let's say we want to change the background to, for example, red. As you can see, the background for work also changes. So we divided them into several sessions and grouped them together. Now we can also do the same for sidebar. That is, our sidebar will be a separate file. We only need to create a new file named sidebar and import it into our main.scss file. I will import it separately from the other sections, like this. We import the sidebar here, and later we can write whatever we want inside it. So what we did is we divided the SASS files from one into several, and we imported them here. Now it's very easy to write in them, and it's very easy to debug them. We can write the style related to each one inside them separately.